District chief executives from both the Adan East and Shai Osudoku districts in the Greater Accra region have commended Citi FM and Citi TV for the commendable progress made in the construction of resettlement centers within their respective districts. The establishment of these centers is a crucial response to the significant challenges posed by the Akosombo Dam spillage, which has had a profound impact on the residents of both districts. City News' Umaru Sandamadu has more in the following report.
When the Volta River Authority opened the floodgates of the Akosombo Dam, the water that came gushing down caused a lot of devastation. Initially, as a media house, we began by telling the story of the people. But soon, management of the organization, the Citi FM and Citi TV, noticed that beyond going to report on the problems of the people, there is a need to support them with relief items. You, our viewers and our listeners, brought us relief items and cash donations, which we distributed. But subsequently, management decided there was a need to do more. And because the people have been displaced and they were living in school blocks like this one, the Topo RC Basic School, management thought, let's put up a shelter for these people. So exactly a month ago today, on October 26, 2023, management of Citi FM and Citi TV came to these very grounds to break the ground. And today, it is revealing to see that 1 month on, beautiful, beautiful structure standing where it used to be pure grass. This is the project that is happening in earnest. The roofing stage is happening all over. You can hear carpenters hammering away. The masons have done pretty much a lot of their job, but they are still doing the plastering section of the building. So the smooth part being plastered, the rough part still waiting for the plastering to happen. And these are local workers that we have employed. And we put one person in charge. Selassie is our foreman here. What is your estimation? When would you finish this initial work before we start the furnishings?
Let's say by 10-12 days time, I will be able to complete everything.
So by 10-12 days
time, yeah.
But by how many days before the people can move in?
Let's say, okay, by 21 days time.
By 21 days,
yeah,
so in
people,
3 weeks time,
yeah,
people can easily move.
Yeah.
So Selassie is the man supervising the work on the ground, but the man who designed this on paper for us to lift and put on the ground is, like I said, in the first day when we were cutting the soil, is our co-beneficiary Grant, who just graduated from the KNUST. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what you put on paper is manifesting here. Is this how you designed it to be?
Okay, so in design we have skeleton and then the finishing. So actually the skeleton is coming out the way I wanted to come out. So we are still putting things together and I'm collaborating with the project management to get the finished work. So I think in 3 weeks time we will come and witness the finished work, which will showcase every element of the design.
So the day we did the sword cutting, we were supported by the district chief executive for the Shai Osudoku district of the Greater Accra region, Mr. Fred Ofe. Today, he's here with us as well to see things for himself. We're here together on 26th October to do the groundbreaking. It's a month on. This is what we have on your land. Your comments?
To be honest with you, I'm short of words, and everybody can see the edifice of what we are in now. And within just a space of 3 weeks, and this thing is up. By next week, it will be roof. So within the space of 1 month that we said, really, the building can be completed.
Tokpo is not the only place that Citi FM and Citi TV is building a relief center or a resettlement center for persons who have been affected by the flooding of the opening of the Akosombo Dam. Behind me is a project that we've started at Adan. Now, Adan in the Adan East District is where the river terminates, the Volta River terminates. Persons here have been affected. People in areas like Azizakpe, people in areas like Agokpo, people in areas like Azizanya, they've all been affected. And a lot of the island communities, they've all been affected. So they have moved to put up with their family members. Others are moving to put up in school projects and school buildings in the Big Adan area. This is the project that we cut salt for a few weeks ago, and it is already rising high up. I'm going to walk inside and just see what the level is. This is the Ada project on Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. These are the workers on the Ada project. They are casting the concrete for this particular pillar holding this building. But again, we have the same supervisor, project supervisor, who is helping with this particular work. Let me speak to, again, our same project supervisor, Selassie. What is the state of work here?
We are now at the lintel level. So after the lintel has been casted, the concrete has been casted, then we continue to the gable. Then we start with the roofing works, just as you saw in Topo.
So this is way ahead, but what are the estimations that you are working with in terms of how long it will take you to get to the roofing sheets?
Okay. What you are seeing now is just 2 weeks work now.
This is 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
If you were to project when you would finish this project, how many weeks would you give it?
Let's say about 3 weeks more.
About 3 weeks more, then you'll be done with this.
Yeah,
one.
with that.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Selassie is our project supervisor on the various projects that we are doing. One at Topo, one at Bakpa, one here at Ada, and another one in the Volta region. It's a project that we have embarked on to bring in persons who have been affected by the flooding. And you see the structures are similar, the washrooms being behind me. If you look at the U shape of the project, the washrooms here, male, female, and then on the right is a block, on the other right is a block. The idea is that when you move out of here, eventually it can be used. In Topo, the community plans to use it as a school. Here, the district chief executive says he plans to use it as a ICT training center or skill development center. So the land to build this particular project, when Citi FM and Citi TV made the request, was provided by the district chief executive for Ada East with capital at Ada. So in fact, this project is happening right behind the district assembly, which means that the DCE, whenever she opens her windows, she sees the project ongoing. Let me speak to her. She's actually here also to observe things for herself. Madam Sarah Pobi, you're welcome to Citi News.
Thank you.
How are you feeling seeing this project coming up behind your assembly?
I'm overwhelmed. I'm surprised that you gave us 1 month and you're looking at the time that we break the ground and looking at the state in which the project is. That means that we are due in the course of the 1 month that you promised us. I'm really amazed. As you said, if I open my windows, I just look at the project and looking at what is also happening. Our victims have gone back to their various homes, but looking at the state in which they are, it's very bad. I think yesterday I went with Citi round to check on them. And I think this resettlement center is going to help us a lot. And
so they've gone back, but things are not normal.
Things are not normal. Some of them have their houses down. So they just live in the mosquito net, even not with a mattress.
Now, the issue with this particular site is that you do not see the displaced people because they are not here. This is behind the district assembly in Ada East. The persons who have been displaced are in schools outside this area. That's where they are being camped. Others have had to move. This is the Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. My name is Umaru Sandamadu.